Don't you forget about me.
Don't you? Baby,
You know what's funny?
don't you?
I just watched Pitch Perfect with Cam.
Oh, that's funny.
Is that song in there?
That song is like...
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah.
No, she's just bringing it up for shits and giggles.
Oh, yeah. You know
Jesus.
what, guys? I just watched Lord of the Rings as well.
Lord of the Rings.
For no reason. All right. Welcome to Real Awkward. We start our episodes where things don't make sense.
Make it real awkward.
This is the best damn podcast you've ever heard
Today.
Ever heard today.
You've ever heard today.
Ever today.
My name is Andy.
I'm Amanda.
I'm Ashley.
And we are your Real Awkward hosts now, then, and forever. And today's episode is called a Street Cred. Amanda, hit him with what them all's about.
Okay, here's the deal.
Them's
So,
all's about.
them's
not
all.
balls.
Not what you said.
Hit
Them-
him with them balls about.
nope.
Do it.
So,
I'm waiting on you.
Street
say
Cred.
it. Let's go.
I'm trying.
Come on.
I'm trying.
They're waiting on you now.
The joke's old. Okay. So, here's the deal. In a Street Cred, we pull up somebody's IMDB credits. We start our way at the bottom, work our way all the way to the top. Now we're here. We're going to shit on some movies. We're going to like some movies. And we probably haven't seen some movies. And usually Andy relates a movie to a video game. So
Yes, I do. And this will be a struggle.
I was gonna
I don't know
say
about
this
this one. I don't know
I don't
about
know if I'll do this one. Listeners, you clicked on the episode, so you want to know a little bit about
Yes.
Emma Stone. Well, I will tell you what. We have her in studio right now.
Oh my God.
Emma, how are you doing? So, give me a good Emma Stone impression.
Oh, God. I'm trying to think of how she talks.
Doesn't she have like the mouth thing going on? Like Jonah Hill, I like you. I don't know how it goes.
Okay.
You
We're
have
just, we're just going to go. We're just going to keep going.
All right, let's learn about Emma Stone
Okay.
together.
Okay. Emily Jean Stone was born on November 6, 1988 in Scottsdale, Arizona to Krista Jean Stone and a homemaker
Ooh.
and
Wow.
Jeffrey Charles Stone, a contracting company founder and CEO.
Whoa.
She is of Swedish, German, and British Isles descent. Stone began acting as a young child as a member of the Valley Youth Theater in Phoenix, Arizona, where she made her stage debut in a production of Kenneth Graham's The Wind and the Willows.
Fancy.
Wow.
Wow.
Fancy.
What a start.
That's it, huh?
That's
Short little docu there.
there's I mean she's a youngin', right?
Okay.
What year is she born? 1988?
Yeah.
Oh, she's your age,
Yeah,
Manna.
she's Amanda's age.
Wow.
Wow.
Middle-aged woman.
How young? Wow, she's only 22. Wow.
Is she the youngest Street Cred we've done?
Probably. On the female side, because I think we've done some males that were young.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Who?
We did.
Who?
Let's.
We did Ryan.
Hootie who?
Ryan
Gosling?
No, he's in his 40s now.
He's older than she is.
You know what? I'm going to sit here and think about it forever, so let's just keep going.
All right, cool. Okay, number 1. The New Partridge Family.
Missed it.
I actually thought maybe this was in her bio a little bit. She actually won a contest to be on, I think it was a VH1 show or something.
So it was like
Interesting.
a reality thing?
Yeah, it was like a reality competition, and
Okay.
she won this role as Lori Partridge on The New Partridge Family.
Okay. I don't remember that, but okay.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't watch The Partridge Family,
Yeah.
the old one, so I probably didn't care
I
about
believe you.
this one. And then she was in an episode of Medium.
Oh,
With,
shit.
What's her name? What was that girl's name?
Patricia Arquette.
Thank you. Yes.
She was in an episode of The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Is that a
I never
Nickelodeon?
watched that. It was Disney.
That was Disney.
Oh, Disney. Okay.
It
And
was
that's
after
with those,
our time.
The Sprouse kids,
Yeah.
right?
Right. Oh, the brothers?
Yeah.
Dylan and...
Dylan and Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dylan and so.
Yeah, the other one. Then she was in an episode of Malcolm in the Middle.
Okay.
She was in an episode of Lucky Louie.
I don't remember Lucky Louie. Sorry. I remember Malcolm, but I thought Malcolm was like way back then.
Louis C.K.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
Wait a minute. When was his that was his show?
That was 2006, 2007.
Okay.
So that was obviously before
yeah.
his FX show.
Right.
Yeah. And then she was in Superbad.
Wild.
I literally thought her roles as Jules was like the first time I had ever saw her, and literally the first time she'd ever have like a big blockbuster movie as well.
Yeah, and she had only been acting. I mean, she won that Partridge Family thing in 2005, and this was 2007.
So literally 2 years later, now she's opposite
in
Jonah Hill,
Superbad,
and Michael Cera in Superbad.
Superbad was huge.
It was very
Whoa.
much so.
That's crazy.
Yep, that is crazy. What a good casting choice too, because I thought she was like, because she wasn't like a nerd, but she was supposed to be kind of a nerd, because she wasn't a popular girl in that episode, right?
In that episode,
in that movie. But like Jonah Hill is like, they've been best friends forever, but he has a crush on her.
Yeah.
Right? Something like that. Okay. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. I think I was at Blockbuster or like right there in there. When did Superbad come out?
2007.
Okay. I did not love Superbad.
Interesting.
What?
The comedic nature of it all, or
Like,
the fact that Michael Cera's a douche?
I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
And, obviously people still talk about McLovin, but
Sure.
like,
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember thinking, and if you've listened to the show long enough, you know that I have a mouth of a sailor. So I don't care if people cuss, but I remember
Sure.
being like, damn, are they trying to fit the most cuss words into this movie?
Oh, it definitely
absolutely.
felt crass compared
Yeah.
to, some of the other comedies of that time, maybe. But also because it was dealing with like high school kids, I think that's what made it feel more
Oh, yeah. And I mean,
extreme.
obviously we
Yeah.
related to that a little more than older
Yeah.
people would right at the time. But like,
Sure.
I don't know. I just remember being like, I watched it and I was like, I'm good. Like, I don't need to watch it again.
I thought it was funnier than all shit, man. I
Probably.
remember all the jokes I thought landed. I thought it was funny that I always forget the actor's name that buys them beer. But like,
John Hader?
no. It's like,
Oh,
I don't remember.
Hold on.
Yeah, but
This
he's
guy.
like, he like takes him. Yes, he
Joe
takes him to the party.
Oh, fuck.
And-
Jolo Trulio is hilarious.
Yes, right. And I remember loving him in that too, even though his part's not that big. And then, if I'm not mistaken, doesn't like Jonah Hill spill cocktail juice all over his pants or something like that? He's like, I look like I'm on my period.
What's cocktail juice?
Cocktail sauce.
Oh, like for shrimp?
Yeah, or something like that.
I don't remember. Honestly, I probably haven't seen this movie all the way through since 2007.
No, it's so good. And he's like, he loses his clothes and he has to wear like Michael Cera's dad's clothes. So then they're all in like those 70s outfits. Dude, everything was just so offbeat on that movie. Who directed that film? Was that a Farley or no?
Greg Motola?
I don't know him. What else has Greg Mottola done?
Jeez, all the questions.
Well, what's funny about this is it being an Emma Stone episode. She, though, isn't a huge character in that movie. It's still a really significant role.
She's the love interest.
Yes. Like,
So-
it's literally a significant role.
She
for her
does have
first
a
one.
big, decent role, but that was her first. That was how our audience started to know her with red hair.
Yeah, you're right. That's true. Does she
Yeah.
not traditionally have that hair?
I don't
by
believe
the
so.
way?
I don't think
Oh,
so.
okay.
She's blonde. I think she's naturally blonde.
That's crazy.
I think
Okay.
now she's mostly blonde, like as a person, but like,
Yeah.
like, I just mean like not in her movie roles, like,
Sure. That makes sense.
but that was like the movie, and I remember like for multiple movies after that, she had that same red hair.
Yep. That's how I know her to
Yeah.
this day. Okay.
After that, she did 7 episodes of a show called Drive.
Mm.
It looks like a Fox show. I never heard of it.
Is it comedy or is it like drama?
Let's see. A drama about various people competing in an illegal cross-country road race.
I have no idea.
It's got Nathan Fillion.
I do
Really?
like Nathan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's good. Maybe it's like one of them Hidden Gems miniseries.
I was gonna say like, how have I never heard of this? I love Nathan Fillion.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
All right. Then she was in The Rocker.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah.
Was that Rainn Wilson?
Rainn
right?
Wilson.
Yeah.
Yep. Where he's like an underground or like parents' basement, and all he wants to do is be like a rock star or something like that.
Well, I think like he wants his second chance, like
He's a has-been.
at success.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So is she the love interest in that one too with him? Or is she just kind of like an offbeat character? Because I don't remember her being as like prominent in that, or I
mean,
forgot
Rainn
about
Wilson
it.
is much older than her, so I can't imagine she was
You never know, dude. Welcome
his
to Hollywood.
love interest. It also had
Tom Cruise is always in
Christina-
love with some 23-year-old.
Christina Applegate.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I don't know. Again, probably one that I saw once because we were at Blockbuster and it was free.
It was a one and done for me.
Yeah. After that, she did The House Bunny.
Oh,
wait.
shit, with Anna Faris?
Yeah.
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 And so she was part of the group of girls
Yes.
in like the co-ed or the university or something like that, right?
The sorority house?
Yeah. What did I say? Co-ed?
Co-ed university.
You could tell I didn't go to a big college.
I didn't either, but I knew it.
I actually remember that having some funny spots in it. That movie.
I would say this is probably the first movie I knew Anna Faris in.
Well, because Anna Faris had gained her
Anna
Faris.
Faris.
She had gained her popularity from those scary movies.
Yeah.
Which I never saw.
So you knew her from this then?
That's why I said House Bunny's probably the first time I saw her.
Interesting. Okay. But again, I think Emma Stone is like, they're all nerdy girls. She's trying to get them to be sexy, right? Isn't that like the story?
I don't
Like they're
remember.
both trying to help each other because they're trying to make her smart. And she's like, well, you guys can still be smart and beautiful though. And like, so that's the story is
Probably.
like they both help each other. They probably
So
win some
she-
stupid competition.
Anna Faris is a Playboy bunny. She gets kicked out of the Playboy
That's
Mansion.
what it was, yeah.
And she gets a job as a house mother for the sorority, and all the girls in sorority are really socially awkward.
There you go.
So yes, the mutually beneficial
That's what it was. Yeah.
situation. And I think Colin Hanks is her love interest, and she's trying to be like impress him, but she's
Isn't
not
he
smart
like
enough.
a professor or something
think
at the
so.
school?
I think
Okay.
so.
Okay. I remember that one too. But I remember Emma Stone's character being like the head of the house kind of.
yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
That's how I remember it as well.
The sorority, as Amanda calls it.
And everyone else.
In the entire world.
Yeah.
The girls' college house. Yeah,
The girls' college house.
yeah.
The co-ed university house.
Co-ed is wrong. That means boys and girls, and I effed it
Yeah.
up. Okay?
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. Next, she was in Ghosts of Girlfriends Past, which we've discussed this on the Matthew McConaughey episode.
Yes. What was her ghost?
I don't know.
Okay. Whatever.
I did
What?
not like this movie. This movie
All
was
right.
awful.
All right. All right.
I never watched it. It's like those kind of chick flick things. Not for me.
Yeah. Gonna pass.
I was watching TikTok today, and there was an interview with Matthew McConaughey, and he was talking about that era where all he was doing was
the rom-com.
the rom-coms, and he was like, I'm getting to be known as the rom-com guy,
Right.
and I don't like it, and I'm
Right.
stuck in this.
Didn't
and
he like say no to like
he
a bunch
passed
of them?
up like it was $14.5 million they wanted to pay him to do this rom-com,
Yep.
and he's like, mm-mm.
He's like, I'm done.
Nope.
Done being
Wow.
typecast. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what movie it was.
It was
He
probably.
said it never
it's
got made.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
interesting. He probably directly did the one where he lost all that weight right after that. What was it called? The
Dallas
not the-
Buyers Club?
Yeah,
Dallas
Dallas
Buyers
Buyers
Club.
Club.
Yeah. I feel like he had other movies in
He
between.
probably
but-
did. I don't know, or Lincoln Navigator commercials or something.
Sure. Her next movie was Paperman.
Paper.
I don't. Is that one of those focus features indie films?
Jeff Daniels, Ryan Reynolds,
That actually sounds
Lisa
great.
Kudrow.
That actually
Kieran
sounds great.
Culkin.
Let me see the front cover.
Oh,
I bet I've seen
I
this.
recognize the front cover, but I've never seen it.
I've never seen this.
I swear to God, I don't think I ever watched it.
Huh.
When we did Ryan Reynolds, I don't remember us talking
We
about
probably
Paperman
just
at
like
all.
skimmed over it because we didn't know
Yeah.
what it was. But
That
if
looks-
anybody's seen this, please tell us.
That looks like one that I would like that I wouldn't have missed back then, but
Yeah, I'm curious if it's worth watching.
Yeah.
it could be just offbeat enough that you're like, I'm okay.
That's
like
what
when,
I figured.
Like when Paul Rudd did that like other sister one or whatever it was called, or My Weird Brother or whatever it's called. What is it called?
I don't remember.
Like, yeah, My Odd Brother or some bullshit, and he's just like laying on the couch. You know what I'm talking about? God, I'd be a really good like synopsis writer for movies.
The Odd Brother.
You know, the weird brother.
The other
guy.
brother.
I don't.
Brother from another mother.
Andy, get out. You're fired. Okay. All right. So, I know nothing about that film. I imagine
No.
she's some off or side character.
Sure, probably.
Okay.
Then she did Zombieland.
God, so good.
That was a good one.
Dang.
So good. Like, we're on what? Movie number 5, and she's on Zombieland
It's
already?
2009, so she's only been acting for 4 or 5 years.
That's wild, man.
Wow.
Superbad came out in 2007. That's only 2 years.
Yeah.
Jeez.
She's
Dude, she's
busy.
literally she's working opposite Woody Harrelson. Freaking Bill Murray's in that movie. Like,
Yeah.
God, so awesome.
Dude, Zombieland, we've talked about this a few times in the show. Zombieland's great. It's
Yeah.
the first one is good. I haven't seen the second one. I don't really care. Probably won't ever watch it.
Sure.
But like, the first one is very rewatchable. It's funny. It's like it's just stupid enough. Like Woody Harrelson steals the show.
Yeah.
Is it a group of 3 or 4 of them? Because for
4.
some reason, I can't think. After Jesse Eisenberg, who I can't stand.
Abigail
Who's-
Breslin.
Oh, that's right. It's the little girl.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Okay. I'm with you. I do need to watch that this next Halloween. I'm going to put
Yeah,
that on the
agreed.
list. Yeah.
Agreed.
This next Halloween, as it's like coming up.
only 200.
Because we could only watch scary-ish movies.
I know.
Yes.
I was gonna say because you literally can't just go watch any movie ever right now on your phone.
The problem when you have listen, ladies, when you have made life rules for yourself and you don't follow up, what type of discipline is that? Let's
You know what's
be
funny?
honest.
You know what's funny? Like I watch scary movies like all year, like and
Yeah.
then in October, that's when I watch like Halloween movies.
Yeah. Oh, that makes
Like-
sense. Well, I'm just saying, it's January, so I can only watch fitness movies right now. And then in February, it's just going to be romantic
Romance
comedies.
movies.
Yep.
I wanna know what fitness movie
March
I'm
is
watching.
movies where it just rains the whole time.
Yeah, or it's
And
the
then-
Leprechaun. I can only watch the
So
Leprechaun
is that
all
why
month long.
Is that why you had that Denise Austin workout tape in your DVD player?
Denise Austin. I don't even know who that is. Who's Denise Austin?
She used to make workout videos.
Oh, is she in like the classic
Oh,
80s
yeah.
like leotard
Oh, yeah.
thing? Oh, okay. All right.
Oh yeah.
Okay, what do you got for Emma Stone next?
Marmaduke.
Oh, I
wait,
never
that's the
saw
3D
that.
animation, right?
No, I don't think it was
No.
3D animation.
Oh.
It was live action.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I remember
She probably doesn't put that one on her resume.
I remember Cam being into this, and it's one of those dumb animal movies.
Like Beethoven.
Beethoven is not dumb. You take that back.
Okay,
Do
fine.
you want to sleep in your bed tonight?
like cats and dogs or whatever. What's
Yeah.
that
I'll give you
stupid-
that. I'll give
Yeah.
you that one.
What was that?
Stupid.
Like where they're fighting, right? Like it's like they're military. They're running military covert.
Cats and dogs. Okay,
Yeah.
so what's weird is I'm looking at pictures from the Marmaduke movie because I've never seen it.
Yeah.
It's like there's a mix because it's like there's real dogs, like this big
Yeah.
ass fucking dog, but then in other scenes they have him almost doing shit where he's like Scooby Doo from the live action Scooby Doo movies.
Yeah.
See, that's how I felt. I thought it was 3D, but maybe I'm probably just wrong.
No,
Unless
no,
they
there was
yeah.
animated stuff.
Oh, there was.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
okay.
it would be like only when Marmaduke is doing DDR.
Okay, fair enough. That sounds right up my alley. You know what, ladies? Let's
It's
watch
streaming,
it.
It's streaming on Netflix.
Let's watch Marmaduke.
Also, Owen Wilson is Marmaduke.
God, of course he is. Right.
Does good.
Okay.
I really like that.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Next.
Wow.
Okay,
I'm
how
Marm-
long are we going to do Owen Wilson wows?
You know, he was just a really nice guy, okay? All right. Go ahead.
Easy A.
I love that movie.
Oh.
I think I remember that being like, it wasn't like over the top comedy. it just had enough like lightheartedness though to work. And didn't she? Was she a sex worker in that one, or
No, she was in high school.
Wait, am I confusing the Cameron Diaz one or whatever it was? I forget what that was.
Milk Money or something.
I don't know. There was one where like I thought Cameron Diaz was like a prostitute that goes and becomes a teacher or some bullshit.
Are you thinking of Bad Teacher?
Yeah, is that what it is?
Oh, yeah.
She's not
Okay,
a prostitute, I don't think.
Sorry. Oh, okay. So very different.
No,
But
Easy A was like she would let guys tell
lies
people
about
in the
her.
school that they had slept with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In exchange for
Grades
Something.
or something.
Were they like tutoring her or something? Or
I don't remember because I thought she
Yeah.
wasn't dumb. Was
no,
she
I
dumb?
think she was dumb. She was failing, and she was
Oh,
like,
okay.
yeah.
But
yeah,
I think
you help me in school, and I will let you tell all your friends that I slept with you.
Oh, I see. And
so
I
she
remember
gets this
that
reputation
yeah,
as
right.
being like a slut when she's like, I'm
And
not
then she has to
really.
change it at the end, and then all is well, and she gets the A, and
She
everyone's
just-
like, "You're not a
You
slut."
just have to be honest. That's the moral of the story.
Okay, got it.
But I remember this being good, and it's funny is I actually remember Amanda telling people to watch this movie.
Oh, all right, Amanda.
I liked this movie when it
Yeah.
came out.
I think I remember enjoying it too. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't mind it at all.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Next, she did 2 episodes of Robot Chicken, but
Who didn't?
Who
Right?
didn't?
Yeah. Who didn't?
thank you. And then she was in Friends with Benefits.
Friends with Ben. I don't
As
think I ever saw
what?
that.
She
That's
must-
Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake
and
and Mila Kunis.
she must have been a
wasn't
friend or
there-
something.
Wasn't there another one of
No
those
Strings
movies?
Attached.
Okay.
With Ashton Kutcher and Natalie Portman. was
Literally the exact same
thing.
movie.
I
Yeah.
think Friends with Benefits was funnier
I believe so.
because I think Justin Timberlake and Mila Kunis are like they bounce
Bounced
off each other
Yeah,
better.
That's fair.
But I don't remember Emma Stone in this.
Well, that's what just it. As either she was like a sibling or a friend, and one of them that was like, "I don't think you should do this." Like, I don't. Why did
Yeah,
that sound like
probably.
Jennifer Coolidge? But I don't think that was a big role for her. If
Yeah,
it
probably
was not. In
And
that
I don't think
one.
it was even that big of a movie. Next, she did Crazy Stupid Love.
That's a great movie.
It's a great movie. We've talked about this before.
Is that
Ryan
the Steve
Gosling.
Carell one?
Episode. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
I will
it
say.
honestly.
Sorry, go ahead, Andy.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, I know we've talked about this, but it is one of those films that I remember starting it and being like, I don't really know what's going on in this, and then by the time it's done, you're like, whoa!
It, like, all comes
like,
together.
what a cool like concept and process, and I don't know, it was that part's really fun about it. And I
Honestly-
remember Emma Stone being like, her character was good opposite Ryan Gosling
Absolutely.
in that film. So.
Yeah.
Honestly, the thing for me that I'm not a chick flick romantic
Yeah,
movie
right.
person, but I watched that one because you guys had told me it was funny, and so I watched it. And honestly, for me, the thing that I remember liking the most about it is that as a whole, the movie I'm kind of like meh, but
Yeah.
the twist at the end when
Yeah,
you find
right?
out that the
What's going
girl
on?
is Steve
Yep.
Carell's daughter,
Yep.
you're like, wait, what?
Yeah,
And,
that
like-
was all super cool.
And I like that you watch them find out. And
Yes,
that
yes.
was really cool.
Yeah, it was a good filmmaking choice, like on how they did it, like good
Mm-hmm.
editing, score. I remember like even just like the dynamic of all the characters were great. Because is it Julianne Moore?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. So good casting, definitely worth a watch for anybody who hasn't seen it. Crazy Stupid Love, right?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Next, she did The Help.
I've never seen that.
Is The Help? What year was that?
2011?
Is it like a maid or something like that?
Yeah. So it's like set in the 60s.
That's right. That's right. So it's
Yeah.
like an African American. Is it one or like multiple? I'm kind of confusing. There was another movie, and I don't know when it came out, when they're the ones that helped launch the spacecraft or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a different one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a different one.
So the
I
synopsis.
feel like
of
they
this-
came out a similar times though, Andy.
yeah, I thought they
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a strew of, you know, there's always similar, like,
Yeah.
plots or whatever. An aspiring author during the civil rights movement of the 1960s decides to write a book detailing the African-American maid's point of view on the white families for which they work and the hardships they go through on a daily basis.
That's right. But I think her and Emma Stone, if I'm not mistaken, like they become friends or something like that.
I'm assuming.
Or
I haven't
yeah.
seen it. That's what I imagine. I think this was based on a book.
Right. That's why I thought it got pushed.
Yeah.
Because it was a bestseller.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Next, she did an episode of 30 Rock.
Who didn't? No.
And then she was in The Amazing Spider-Man.
Wait,
That's
who
right.
did she play herself in 30 Rock?
I don't. It maybe.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. I will not
Amanda's
jump.
going through all the 30 Rock
Oh,
episodes.
I'm literally in my like mental Rolodex. Like where was she?
I will not jump much on Spider-Man because the Amazing Spider-Man movies, I'm a little like, I think I originally liked them, and then now in like retrospective, there are certain things that I didn't enjoy as much. But I will say I like they went the Gwen Stacy route instead of Mary Jane, and I thought Emma Stone played a good Gwen Stacy. I remember that.
I think that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Honestly, here's what I'll say: The Amazing Spider-Man should have just been one standalone movie.
Yeah, they shouldn't have tried
Because
to make.
the first one
Yep.
isn't great, but it ain't that bad.
But the second
The
one.
second one is hot garbage.
The problem is they set up the Sinister Six and then never came through on it. So, like,
let's not dive too much into the second one because we will get there.
Oh, okay,
friends.
fine. We'll get there.
Honestly, the first one I have rewatched. I don't think it's that bad.
Fair. Okay.
All right. The next one's a video game.
What?
She
Oh
did
wait,
a voice-
Andy, didn't they make a video game for Amazing Spider-Man?
That's not what this is.
Oh,
Oh.
but yes, they did. You're right. Yes, they did. 1 and 2, I think. They made 2 of them. Don't know if they were any good. I don't know if I ever played them.
She did a voice in Sleeping Dogs.
Oh,
shit.
dang.
Okay. That was actually a good game when it first came out too. I remember
And
that.
then it got worse.
It's not as well received as it used to be, like when it first came out. Sometimes like nostalgia goggles happen with everything, right? You play an old game you used to love and you're
Well,
like,
you start
wait
comparing
a minute.
it to newer stuff, and you're
right.
like, eh. She did an episode of iCarly, which I think was a Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then movie 43.
Was that like an ensemble?
Yeah, wasn't that was a bunch of like mini stories? Like,
Yeah, that's literally the one that has stupid stories about like
okay.
every person in Hollywood.
Okay, got it. So I skipped it. Maybe a good thing.
I've never
probably.
seen it.
Listeners, if you loved that movie and we are wrong, tell us why.
I'm not
We're
interested
not
in
wrong.
knowing why.
her next movie is Gangster Squad.
And
What is
who's
that?
in that?
Sean Penn, Ryan Gosling.
Oh,
We
I've
talked
never
about wanting
seen
to
that.
see that in the Ryan Gosling episode, I think. I thought we talked about wanting to possibly see that one.
Josh
so.
Brolin's in it too.
Yeah.
It's I remember when it came out. I never watched it, but I thought like the movie almost has like this like soft focus, like very vintagey noir vibe, and I remember like wanting
Yeah.
to watch it.
Excuse me. What year are we on?
We are in 2013.
Okay, so I mean we're still like 10 years out then from her currents.
From now.
From her currencies.
Yeah, I'd be curious about that one. She did a voice in The Croods.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
She was Eep. She was like the daughter.
Yep. Main character.
Yeah, she's basically
She
the main
is
character.
the main
yeah.
character.
Oh
yeah.
wow,
Have you seen that, Amanda? Have you
yeah,
seen
it's
the
cute.
Croods?
They're cute.
Okay,
It's
okay,
cute.
yeah.
Yeah,
Cammy,
it's a good
Cammy
one.
loved it, yeah.
And then Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Bet she
I
dies in
mean-
the end. Can't catch her.
Forgettable.
Our next movie is called Magic in the Moonlight.
Definitely sounds like a Nicholas Sparks movie.
Sounds like Divine Sisters of the Ya Sisterhood or whatever.
What's the synopsis?
A romantic comedy about an Englishman brought in to help unmask a possible swindle. Personal and professional complications ensue.
No, thank you.
Dumb. Well, I mean, Emma Stone, she's not awful, so it's probably okay, but still dumb. Did Emma Stone ever play opposite Robert Downey Jr. in anything?
I don't know. My app froze.
Dang it. For some reason, I don't know why I'm like thinking of a scene of them together, but I don't think that ever happened.
I'm with you.
Right? I don't know.
We must continue.
I'm probably mixing movies together, but.
Hold on.
Hold on.
For one more day. Hold on. Hold on for one more day.
We should have intermission music when you're looking things up. As always that over and over again.
All right. Magic in the Moonlight. Looks boring. Colin Firth. Marcia Gay Harden.
Wait, Colin Firth is good in Kingsman, right?
Yeah, but like,
Wait. Woody Allen movie.
Oh,
No thanks.
I will pass. Least favorite director. Him and Robert Altman. I'll get out of here.
Get out of here. Birdman.
Oh, so good.
Oh.
Is she the daughter?
She's
his
daughter.
daughter. Yeah. Have you
think,
seen that
or
movie?
No.
Oh my God, you haven't
This
seen
is
Birdman?
Keaton, right?
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
So it's basically a callback to his Batman days, but it's all in like a fictional world where he used to play a character called Birdman, and he was so popular back then. It's like intertwining in his memory of him being this actual superhero, and he spends his life, his normal life, going into his consciousness and wanting to be a superhero, Birdman. But like the way that they do this film and they come in and out of his reality and his head back into the real world and all of these cool Birdman shots, it's freaking incredible. Amanda, do you agree or not? Did you like that movie?
I like Michael Keaton, but I
Yeah.
really liked Birdman because it kind of gives you this sort of weird idea of like these celebrities who can't get past this one big character.
This role, yeah,
And
you're just
it's
like it becomes
this
your
guy,
identity.
and he's this washed up actor, and all anybody
Yep.
ever remembers and wants to talk about is Birdman.
Right.
And
Yep.
he's trying to move on, and
Yeah.
it's like the Birdman essentially, and like the resentfulness he had towards it kind of like ruins his
Yeah.
life.
Right. It's
And-
almost like his own villain.
Yes,
Yeah.
and all this crazy shit starts happening because he's trying to just reinvigorate his career. And
I think you'd like it. Actually, we should watch it together. I think you'd
Yeah,
like
I
it
think
a lot.
it was one that like I walked in while you were already watching it,
Yeah.
and so I never reached for it.
Fair.
it's heavy. It's not a comedy. It's not an action
Sure.
movie. It's heavy.
I think the ending's very heavy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember it, but now I think it's coming to me. I'm like, oh yeah, shit, yes it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, put Birdman on that list.
Okay, on my mental list.
But Emma Stone is not the reason to watch that movie, even though she's probably great in it. Like that movie.
No, it's about
standalone,
Michael-
like,
it's about
yeah,
Michael
it's-
Keaton.
It's Michael Keaton.
Next, she was herself in the movie The Interview.
Oh.
Do you remember the drama around this movie?
Wait
Yeah.
a minute, like the Seth Rogen and
Yeah,
James
because
Franco, right?
because
Yeah,
like
they go
North Korea
interview
was gonna
Kim
bomb
Jong-
us.
no, I thought they were
Yeah.
gonna go interview Kim Jong.
Wasn't this
Un.
not released in theaters?
I think they tried to do limited releases because they didn't want there to be drama, but apparently he went and watched it and thought it was funny.
He like Kim.
Kim Jong Un, yeah,
Oh.
like he watched it and he was just kind of like he knew it wasn't serious,
I didn't
right?
even know
And
they
yeah,
had
I-
movie theaters.
and even James Franco, if I'm not mistaken, like
They probably done a movie theaters. It's just him that got to watch
I
it.
thought James Franco like wrote a note or like some type of communication with Kim Jong Un or something like that, just being like, dude, it's all in good fun. or
Yeah, I
something
don't know
like
how
that.
much of it was just publicity.
Yeah.
But like I remember it being
Yeah.
like they was gonna come out and they were advertising for it, and then all of a sudden it was like pulled from theaters and nobody could watch
What-
it.
what year
And
is
then
this?
they released it like streaming only,
What year is this?
2014.
See, that seems very interesting to me because 2014 was still Obama, right? As president.
Don't make me do.
I want to say yes.
Well, the only reason I say that is because Trump was elected in 2018 to be 2019, and he went over to be the first president
You're probably right.
on
that it
North
was
Korean
Obama.
soil. But I just remember that means like for 5 years the tensions were high, and this was like in the middle of all of that stuff because they were doing bomb tests and all this craziness.
Yeah.
So anyway, but yes, I remember that movie. I don't remember her in it, so it must have been like
she was herself, so it was probably just a cameo.
yeah,
or,
just a quick one.
yeah. Her next movie is called Irrational Man.
No, I don't even recall that film.
Joaquin Phoenix, it looks like, is the.
And
opposite.
we have not done a street cred on him, by the way.
We have not. Joaquin Bottom.
Yep, we just did his name.
Interesting.
Yeah. Her next movie was Aloha.
Oh, that's where she plays like a Hawaiian woman, and people were mad about it.
What do you mean? We're not allowed to change? We're not allowed to race swipe?
Race
Swipe to the left.
Yeah, people get
We're
mad
not
about
allowed,
it.
We're not allowed to race swap. Emma Stone makes a great Hawaiian. What are you talking about? She looks just like The Rock.
Yeah, right?
Wait, is The Rock in that one? That'd be funny if he is.
I don't think so.
Is it just a comedy about a girl like on the Hawaiian Islands?
No,
or
it's
something?
Not a
Bradley
comedy.
Cooper.
Oh, it's a drama.
It's a drama romance.
A dramedy?
Situation.
Okay.
Pop star. Never Stop, Never Stopping.
I've never seen that.
Is she the main character?
Do you remember what this is?
Is it like making fun of Robin Sparkles type of
It's
deal?
Andy Samberg.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Got it. God, that guy, dude. Some of his movies I think are hilarious. Other ones I can't stand. So I go back and forth on Andy.
No thanks.
Andy to Andy, man. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you don't. Yeah. Ash doesn't like any of Andy Samberg's stuff at all.
I love Andy Samberg in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and I like, I mean, Hot Rod, obviously.
I love
But
Hot Rod.
and I like The Lonely Island, but just because I think some of their songs are funny.
Oh yeah. But him and Justin Timberlake like made some funny
I
shit
think
back in the day too.
He can be funny in doses.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. I've never seen Pop Star, and I'd like to, just because to me it's like it's just a really long Lonely Island thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know I'll watch it at some point. I just haven't.
It just reminds me of, what was that one back in the day, like the made up boy band?
Oh,
Together.
No.
Oh, Together. Oh, sorry.
That's what it reminds me of. Yeah.
Together. Yeah.
She was in an episode of Maya and Marty. And then she did La La Land.
Oh, she
which
got
was
a
big deal.
Did she get an Oscar for that one, or someone did?
Did she, or did the movie?
I don't remember. Is Bradley Cooper in that?
No, that's
Ryan Gosling.
Oh, okay. So we talked about it in that episode, and I
That's
thought
where you learn that he can sing.
I didn't know that. I mean, the man is gorgeous and he can sing. Get out of here.
So she won Best Performance by an Actress in a Leading Role, and then Best Achievement in Directing, and then Best Achievement in Cinematography, Best Achievement in Music Written for Motion Pictures, Best Achievement in Music Written for Motion Pictures.
That movie was that good, huh?
And then Best Achievement in Production Design.
So I will say this. She started acting, basically her first movie was 2007.
Yeah.
And this is 2017.
2016.
So in 9 years, the girl gets a freaking Oscar.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, that's wild. That's wild. Honestly, I don't know why, but her name should be in like top 5 Hollywood actresses. And I don't know if it is in that conversation right now, but
I think sometimes people who are low key, like their personalities are low key, they don't get that.
because she's not limelight at all. She's not front and center or an advocate for something or an activist for other things. She's just she just does her thing.
So that being said, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, me either. But now I kind of feel like I should with that many awards.
Right.
Even though I hate musicals, I would still.
Maybe you wouldn't hate it.
Maybe not.
Yeah. After that, she did Battle of the Sexes. It was she was Billie Jean King.
No.
Oh, that's right. That movie's weird.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean it's a retelling of something that actually just happened in real life.
Right. Sure.
She looks like Billie Jean King.
Oh, that's awesome.
I mean, she's a
Billie Jean King, Andy.
she's
I have
a
no idea.
prettier version.
I have no idea.
Tennis player.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm gonna look her up right now.
Okay. What if that was the hold music when you're on the phone?
That's terrible hold music, by the way. Terrible. Oh, okay. Oh, Steve Carell's in that too.
Okay.
He looks like he's like the tennis coach or whatever for her. I'd probably watch it. I don't know. I don't know I don't know why I would, but I might.
I don't know. It looks boring to me.
Okay, continue.
Moving on. Her next movie is called The Favorite.
I think
it looks like a period piece, 18th century England.
I
Nope.
feel like I stopped watching Emma Stone in exactly 2016 because I don't remember any of this stuff.
Well, I mean, honestly, like she probably just like maybe after she won an Oscar, she was just taking things that were interesting to her.
That's true. Yeah. No, you're probably right.
She did 10 episodes of Maniac.
I don't know
It's
that
a Netflix show.
Nope.
It had Jonah Hill in it.
Oh, really?
Okay.
I never watched it.
Why are you yelling at us?
Oh, I didn't mean to.
She's so angry. I ain't never watched it.
I ain't never watched it, okay? I just know the name.
I didn't mean to.
Okay.
After that, she was in Zombie Double Tap.
Oh, the number 2.
Obviously, we all mentioned we haven't even seen.
The number 2.
And then The Croods: A New Age.
I feel like people are going to yell at me for not seeing Zombieland 2, but I kind of like, it's one of those, it was like, it took too long.
Yeah, it did.
Honestly,
Yeah.
that's why I
did.
haven't seen it because I'm like, you know
Yeah.
what? Nobody even remembers it came out.
Right.
And
Over 10 years later.
it took
Yeah.
way too long to come out.
Yep.
And it was enough of a hit when it was first released that they could have made another one right thereafter.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it needed to be the trigger immediately after.
Yeah. So, as I mentioned, The Croods: A New Age, which is just the sequel.
Yes.
Not as good as the first one because
Okay.
they introduce other characters that are like hippie yoga
Oh,
weirdos,
yeah.
and
It just gets strange.
it just gets strange.
Okay.
And then she does Cruella.
I think that's
Oh.
her pinnacle role so far, my personal opinion, but that's a fabulous movie that Amanda still hasn't seen
I
yet.
still haven't seen it.
And you would love it because I know you and I know you'd love it.
I'll watch. It's one of those ones where I'm like, I'll watch it some point.
Yeah.
Like
I've seen it, honestly, I've seen it multiple times and it's good every time.
Watch it on a real rainy day where you're like, I ain't leaving this house at all, and just like Cruella it. So
Fair
good.
enough.
Cruella it. We're gonna
So
we're gonna
good.
start a thing.
I loved it. And I would traditionally be like, ugh, I don't want to watch Cruella. So good.
All right.
Next, she did 5 episodes of Saturday Morning All-Star Hits.
Gosh, all of
Never
this
heard of
stuff that I'd like.
I don't know what that is.
Skip a
Another
rooski.
Netflix thing. Dude, Netflix is taking over the world.
Well, this is true. And a lot of actors have this like 2017 to 2022 history that's all Netflix movies that we've never
Right?
seen. So
Yeah. Like you only find them if they're advertised somewhere or it just happens to pop up on your
Yeah.
account. And then Poor Things.
I don't know it either.
This
don't
is
either.
the one that I keep hearing about
What's it
where
about?
they're like, this one's gonna win awards.
Wait, what year is this?
2023.
Oh shit, that's a big quick gap, by the way. You went from like I thought 2017 to
Yeah, so she did Zombieland was in 2019. Double tap.
Right.
The Cruise was in 2020. Cruella was 2021, and then Poor Things in 2023.
Literally one movie a year instead of her previous
yeah,
like
and with
2 or
a 2-year
3.
with a 2-year gap.
Dang.
Yeah,
I mean, sure, COVID's in there, but maybe she was like, F it. I'm not even going to
I
try.
mean, when you make enough money, I feel at some point you're just like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna take a break.
Yeah.
So Poor Things, the incredible tale about the fantastical evolution of Bella Baxter, a young woman brought back to life by the brilliant and unorthodox scientist Dr. Godwin Baxter.
Is this like a modern Frankenstein?
Is it like Victorian?
It's very, I mean, it's used the word fantastical. It's
Is it like neo-Renaissance? Is it like more like 1850s Art Deco
I mean, look at the
mixed with, oh dear, what am I looking at?
yeah. See, it's very.
It looks like
surreal.
AI created the image.
It's very surreal.
So okay,
It's got Mark Ruffalo, Willem Dafoe.
I just
Okay.
Googled it. I think
Yeah.
the Golden Globes are happening right now.
No, they are. Literally, when we were
so
recording this episode, it were.
won for Best Motion Picture for a musical or comedy,
Oh,
and
okay.
Emma Stone won for Best Actress in a musical or comedy for this
Two.
movie.
Go.
Oh, never mind. The first one was an Oscar. This is Golden Globe.
Yes, it's
but
Golden
still,
Globe.
still.
Yep.
Okay.
Whoa.
Shit.
Okay. All I heard was brought her back to life. So I don't know why, but in my mind, Frankenstein, I will watch this.
That's what I was saying. It's like, if it is like a modern retelling of Frankenstein, that would be cool. That would be cool. I'm down.
Yeah.
So is that her last movie?
No.
She's
also,
in a
apparently,
show.
the director of Poor Things also directed the Favorite that I mentioned. That was like the 18th century Queen Anne.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Movie.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
same director.
Okay.
So if you like Poor Things, maybe you'll like the other
Period
one. Just
piece.
based on
Okay.
the quality of it. I don't know. And then she was in 10 episodes of The Curse.
Oh, that's like on TV right now. It's on Showtime or something.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Showtime. A newlywed couple struggled to make their vision for for eco living a reality in a small New Mexico town.
Problem is, there is so many effing streaming services that people are like, have you not watched blah, blah, blah? And it's like, no, because I'll be like, what's that on? They're like, it's on
not,
Peacock. It's on Paramount.
It's not on one of the 5 streaming services I have.
Right. And so right now, Ash and I are only paying for a couple. So we don't have HBO Go /Max. We don't have Apple TV. We don't have Showtime. So there's like a bunch of stuff that people are like, you've got to watch this. And I'm like,
no, and that's where we're at too, is we share a few things with like my mom and stuff, but like, I mean, we do pay for a lot of stuff, but you know, it's like, to me, okay, so if you do Paramount Plus, you also get Showtime.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. But like, there are certain streaming services that are like, oh yeah, you get this. And I'm like, dude, we pay for enough. Like, I'm not getting any more. Like, we have a majority of them.
It's
so
ridiculous.
If I can't find something to watch, it's bullshit.
Well, that's just it. If I can't find something to watch on either Netflix, Amazon Prime, Peacock, or Disney Plus,
or Hulu,
5 services, then I don't need, and I said Netflix, right?
I don't
Maybe.
know.
But out of 5, I don't need another 7 or 8. I'm like, this is ridiculous. We all fell into the trap. We're all getting back into cable again. It's just not called cable.
But we also have cable.
I know, right? But we also have cable. It's just ridiculous, man. The whole thing sucks because I feel like I'll never catch up, and there's going to be so many studios that make so many things on various platforms. You'll never catch up.
I just need that one. You know, when back in the day when we all had cable, but you didn't have Disney Channel, and then you'd have that 1 week out of the year where they gave you Disney Channel for free.
Yeah,
that's what we need. Is like if Showtime or HBO could just like cross over for like a week, I'll binge.
Let's do it.
So coming out, she's got a movie called Kinds of Kindness, no plot, and then Cruella 2.
Interesting.
Dang. But this time, that was her origin story, was the first one. So this is now her actually going after the dogs, probably, huh? Right? Because the first one isn't even about that at all.
No, it's not.
Because she meets the two
Horace
owners.
And Jasper.
Yes, correct. So that might be kind of cool, like how they tell that story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. We'll see.
All right.
That's
Interesting.
it.
Well, you know what? It's small, but it's mighty. You know what I mean?
It is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Ash. Back to you in the field.
You know,
it is.
It's small, but it's mighty. It is.
Oh man.
Sorry,
Perfect.
I was gonna make a joke, but I decided not to.
Jeez. So, ladies, it's been a long one. Let's jump right into this. What movie are you watching of Emma Stone's?
Poor Things.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah, I'll watch Poor Things. Also, probably La La Land. Both award winners.
I want to watch that Paperman one.
Yeah, Paperman.
Oh, Paperman.
I bet you turn it off.
I bet I do. I bet I'm like, ooh.
What was the one that you guys just told me? Oh, Cruella. I'll watch Cruella at some point.
Cruella. Oh, and Birdman. You got to watch Birdman.
Okay.
Yep. Well, Emma Stone is only your age, Amanda, so she's going to be an actress for a long time.
I mean, who knows?
So I imagine we will literally do Emma Stone 2 10 years from now. Street Cred. If the Real Awkward podcast can continue that long, we'll see. We need more Patreon subscribers to help us. Amanda, where can people tell us their favorite Emma Stone movie?
Okay, come head over to our Instagram at Real Awkward Podcast. Let us know which movies you like the most and which one we should watch out of the ones we haven't watched. And then we also have a TikTok at Real Awkward Podcast and a Patreon, patreon.com/Real Awkward Podcast.
Yay! Billy Bango, Billy Django.
Oh boy. Yep.
Keeping it weird.
Sure.
Yep. So, what was that song? Can someone lead us out on the Stone song again? What was it? How'd you say? What'd you say? Remember?
I don't even remember what I did.
Don't forget about me.
Yeah.
Stone you.
Stone you.
That's what it was.
Oh, so funny. All right, guys. Thanks for listening to the Real Awkward Podcast. Catch us on our Street Creds and all the other fun stuff that we do. Ta-ta. Bye-bye then.
Bye-bye.
Hello, Real Awkward listeners. The Real Awkward Podcast turns 3 this year. That's right, 3 years of fun, entertaining content for you guys, and we cannot do it without listeners like you. If you guys want to support the show, head over to patreon.com/Real Awkward Podcast. For $3 a month, that gets you access to exclusive shows, merchandise, and name shoutouts on the show. We also will take your suggestions for show topics. Thank you so much for 3 years, and we look forward to many more.